This pie is made with rice. Welcome to your guardian chef, your angel in the kitchen. Today we are making Ligurian green pie torta verde, not to confuse with torta pasqualina, which is an Easter pie. These pies epitomize the concept of cucina povera, the Italian culinary tradition of using simple and accessible ingredients to make a meal. The filling is made with vegetables and rice, which was considered a peasant staple during medieval times. These are the ingredients you need. The measurements are in the description below. Although you can make this recipe with any other collard greens or vegetables, whatever is in season. First, we make the dough. Combine the flour, water, a pinch of salt and olive oil until a uniform dough forms. This dough is like pizza dough without yeast. In Italian, it's called pasta matta, crazy dough. It's ideal for this pie as it can be rolled out very thin and becomes exceptionally crumbly when cooked. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap. Let the dough rest for 30 minutes to relax the gluten, facilitating easier rolling. In the meantime, we prepare the filling. Rinse the Swiss chard and use a salad spinner to remove excess water. The chard must be dry to prevent the oil from splattering when you cook them. Place the washed chard in the basket of the spinner, secure the lid and spin it vigorously. Using a sharp knife, finely chop the Swiss chard. Peel and finely chop the onion, and in a large skillet, stir fry at a medium heat all the onion until it's fully cooked. Add the chopped greens to the pan, season with salt and sauté until they are wilted. Other local vegetables that are used in this pie can be spiky artichokes and zucchini trombetta. They are typical produce of the Ligurian region. When the greens are ready, set aside to cool down. Meanwhile, boil the rice in a large pot of water until tender. Drain the rice and combine it with the sautéed vegetables in a large mixing bowl. Allow the mixture to cool down to room temperature. In the meantime, we prepare the pie. Flour a large surface to roll the dough. Cut the dough into two pieces, one 2/3 for the bottom and the other 1/3 for the top. Roll out the two pie dough on a lightly floured surface until thin. Make the layers as thin as possible. It will be very easy. Now the chard and the rice have cooled down, so we can add the eggs and the Parmesan cheese and blend them thoroughly. If you add them when the filling is still warm, the eggs will start to cook immediately. Using a baking dish with a removable bottom, lay a baking sheet at the bottom of the pan and generously butter the pan. Gently place the dough in the pie dish, ensuring it covers the bottom and the sides. Pour the filling inside and evenly distribute it over the dough in the dish. Carefully lay the remaining dough for the top crust over the filling. Fold the excess dough over the top of the pie to seal it. As the pastry is very thin, you can fold it over the top. You do not need to remove the excess dough. The folded dough on top is the typical look of this pie. In Liguria, you will find it in most bakeries. Brush the top of the pie with an egg wash to give it some colour. Cut a few slits in the top crust to allow the excess moisture to escape. Bake in a preheated oven for 45 minutes until the crust is golden brown and the filling is heated through. Let the pie cool for a few minutes before serving. Cut into generous slices and enjoy either warm or at room temperature. This pie is especially perfect for picnics, as the rice within the filling lends a solidity that makes it easy to eat by hand, so no utensils needed. For more pie recipes, check out the playlist above. Discover our mug collection with QR codes for easy access to your Guardian Chef's recipes. And don't forget to subscribe. I don't care if it is for peasants. I love rice and vegetables.